aside from my soul.
What's up? What's good? What is happening? Welcome to my live stream, The Actual King Smith. And this is a Monday crypto video. I'm back up in this thing. Talking about cryptocurrency and giving my outlook on some things that I'm looking at for the future. Before I get started, let's get the marketing out the way. I'm streaming across multiple platforms. You can find me at Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch at The Actual King Smith, and Twitter at Actual King Smith. I'm gonna need for Twitter to allow me to include the 3 additional letters so that I could be branded the same across multiple platforms. All of my social medias, if you forget, can be found in the link in the description for my social medias on YouTube and Facebook. That there's a link tree. It has everything. Facebook, even my LinkedIn is on my link tree profile. Okay, so if you're looking for where to find me at, go check me out over there. All right. What are we talking about today? Today, I wanted to talk about the fact that investing and talking about money can be boring, right? Couple of things. I'm not a financial advisor, okay? I'm just a guy sharing my thoughts and hoping to impart some wisdom here on cryptocurrency from the perspective of the small amount that I know. There are other people with way more knowledge than me. I've talked about some of these people on my channel, all right? But if you take a look at cryptocurrency and its future, it's not going anywhere. Cryptocurrency is not simply going to disappear. All right. And how can I say that pretty confidently? Let's take a look at this. The reason why I can say that pretty confidently is if you look at some of the metrics, at least according to CoinGecko, the cryptocurrency market cap in total is 1.06 trillion. All right. That's one and several commas behind it. And at its peak, within the last year, we saw the cryptocurrency market reach almost 4 trillion. I don't know if y'all realize, assistant, zoom in on me. I don't know if y'all realize how much $4 trillion is. Taking away the cryptocurrency market, if you look at stocks, equities, and things like that, I forget what the exact number is, but it's a crap load of money. Okay. If you take a look at where money is going on goods and services, stocks, equities, and just everything across the entire planet, okay, money's moving in different currencies across different nations. The reason why cryptocurrency is not going anywhere is kind of twofold. If you take a look at really just at the basic level of what cryptocurrency is, I like to look at I like to take a look at it from the blockchain aspect. All right. So I've talked about what a blockchain is, and in the basic form, a blockchain is an online ledger. And just at the absolute basic definition, if you hear the word blockchain, just think of online ledger. Person A wants to conduct business with person B. Okay. Person A sends person B something. It gets verified automatically in some aspects, like when you talk about what a smart contract is and things like that. Person B receives something, person A gets payment for it. That think about at the simplest version, that definition of a blockchain and how that could be huge across all other applications. Because currently, all right, let's say my brother lived in India, okay? But he reached out to me and said, hey, man, I need 5 stacks, which is $5,000. How can I send that to him? If you go through banks, okay, there's different payment processing systems and things that banks can use. It can take forever. The money has to be verified. There's what's the stupid word I'm thinking about when something changes from one currency to another. Doing live streams is a weird thing because you can have a word on your mind and completely forget it while you're trying to bring up a point. But y'all know what I'm talking about. when the money, why am I trying to transform? It'll come to me. All right. But um if we're dealing with a common currency, or let's just say a certain cryptocurrency, and he works with a business that accepts that cryptocurrency, it could be a lot cheaper for me and my brother to conduct business, or for me to send him money. All right. And then for him to then do business in the country or area that he's in, because that person, that business accepts other forms of currency, and not just what their fiat or their government backed currency is in the area that he's in. Now, on a macro scheme, that changes a whole lot of things, okay? Because part of why governments issue fiat is to regulate certain things, to have a market. And oh man, I'm not going to go into a whole macro, micro economics. I will bore y'all, and I'm not an expert at it. But having a government backed uh, fiat is important in a global scale of things, as well as cryptocurrency, with just how connected the world is today. All right. It's a whole lot easier now for people with means, as long as they have a passport and that country allows it, for them to leave their country and go to a different area. All right. And then if you're going to be buying things, you're going to be conducting transactions more than likely in that local currency. But imagine what cryptocurrency can do. Imagine, if you will, a blockchain and a DApp, which is a decentralized app, that you can do transactions in one cryptocurrency, but it automatically converts it to whatever the local cryptocurrency is, but it's faster and it's cheaper, saving you money in the long run. That's the type of things that excites me. It's the stuff that I'm trying to look for opportunities to invest in. And when I'm thinking about cryptocurrencies and what I want to invest in, I'm asking myself those various questions. There is a saying that I say when I'm talking about cryptocurrency, that I ask myself, where's the big money going? Okay. Where is the big money going? And I want to bring up this article, and there's so many pop-ups on here. How do I get rid of these pop-ups? Let me clean this up real quick, and then I'm going to share my screen. All right. Let's bring this back up. Samsung, Alphabet, which Google, and BlackRock among the top 40 companies to invest in blockchain crypto firms. And this article is from Bazinga, written by a staff writer. And you have to kind of be careful with the sources that you choose. But there were several other writers and things that kind of talked about this, and even other content creators as well. And there was a picture that I'm going to highlight that I want to show you guys. These companies are investing in blockchain firms. Okay. And there's a picture. Let's bring up this picture right here. And I want to highlight something. Let's make this a whole lot bigger. So if you take a look, Google, which is Alphabet, over 1.5 billion across 4 rounds and 4 different blockchain companies. BlackRock, almost 1.2 billion in over 3 rounds in Circle, FTX, and Anchorage Digital. Let me highlight this real quick, and I see that there's something in the chat. Circle is one of the companies that backs USDC, and it's one of the stable coins. I think it's top 5. I want to say 3 or 4 by market cap. If I were to bet on something, and Circle's not a publicly traded company right now, if I were to look at a company to invest in, I would see where Circle is at, who's looking to acquire Circle, and I'd be buying stocks around who's going to be involved in some type of SPAC, likely with Circle, because when governments start doing their regulations, think within like the next 3, 4, 5 years, whoever gets in first and gets behind the government regulations, at least in the US, I think is going to have a large market share with some of the cryptocurrency stuff in the future. I think Circle is going to be one of them. I think FTX is going to be the other one. Let's see. We've got Terica in the building. She said, "Hey, King. Hey, Terica. I'm talking about cryptocurrency on my Monday streams. It's not a sexy topic. All right. But I'm sharing my journey, just sharing my thoughts as they come up. And if anybody has any questions while I'm live, I'll answer them. If they have questions after the live stream, I'll try and answer them as well. But you know what, Terica? Thanks for joining. You know what? You're mods for all these other people. I trust you. I don't have a large following yet, but I'm going to assign you as a mod on my channel as well. Y'all, I said Terica. My bad. Tarika. Hold on. Tarika, I mispronounced your name publicly, and I apologize for that. That is my YouTube wifey right there, y'all. Shout out to Tarika for joining the live stream. Let's get back here. There's another one that popped up here too a couple of times. Anchorage Digital popped up several times. Talos popped up a couple of times, and I don't know anything about them, but you better be aware that your boy's going to be doing some research on them, as I wrote them down because I thought about it. I said, ooh, I've never heard of these companies. I want to understand who they are and what they're doing. All right. Who is Microsoft backing? Why are they investing $477 million into Palm and Consensus? Why is PayPal and BNY Mellon? For some reason, it seems like I should know that name, especially since they invested almost $250 million across Talos, Coinmetrics, and Fireblocks. All right, y'all have heard of Goldman Sachs. Samsung's almost $1 billion over 13 rounds across 13 different blockchain companies. Okay, what does Ramper do? Metrica. I've heard of Yuga Labs, Flow Carbon. Who are these companies? What do they do? I'm telling you, I'm looking at where the money's going, and I'm trying to figure out any available information or data that I could get. Take a look at that data, analyze it, and look into deciding if I should put my money there. And then there's a breakdown right here that talks about the details of the investments. All right. I'm going to include this link in the live stream as well as in the description once this ends. I'd say, look, come and take a look. Go find the link yourself. Read it. It's not that long of a read. Other writers had included some of this content and stuff as well. All right. Over 71 rounds, 61 blockchain and crypto firms had received funding, covering over 20 industries with 65 use cases. Non-fungible tokens and services were provided by 19 different businesses. And we've talked about NFTs on this channel. Non-fungible token is a way to show ownership and proof that you own whatever that asset is. That's one simple way of describing non-fungible. You can own proof of ownership in one area. All right. I see several of these companies belong to sectors such as distributed ledger technology, arts and entertainment, and gaming. I don't know what DLT is. Oh, distributed ledger technology. Durr. I see 12 of these firms are marketplaces, with some supporting the buying and selling of NFTs. I've seen a lot of NFT marketplaces spring up across Ethereum and Chronos. If that made sense to you, congratulations. You're a intermediate cryptocurrency investor or trader. I'm an investor. I'm going to say this every single time. I don't have big money in cryptocurrency. I am slowly adding into my portfolio various cryptocurrencies that I am building on and building on and building on. Every time I get paid, I do the same thing. I put money towards debt, buy food, and pay all my bills. And I've got a certain amount set aside for various cryptocurrencies. One of the ones that I'm telling y'all, if there's one flipping cryptocurrency to invest in right now, and it's in the top 20 by market cap right now, it is Shiba Inu. All right. Let me bring this back up and share my screen again. Okay. Shiba Inu has exploded. All right. And it's several pennies behind the zero. And its current market cap, as of this recording, is sitting under 10 billion. All right. But, with everything that Shiba is looking to accomplish, all right, I understand that this circulating supply is real high. But if you look at its trading volume stays ridiculously high. All right. And it's down from its all-time high. If you look at where it was in October 2021, that's when the cryptocurrency market cap was almost $4 trillion. Okay. Shiba was ridiculously high. All right. And it has since slowly but steadily dropped, like the whole market and everything else. Okay. If you were lucky enough to have gotten into Shiba when it first came out, congratulations, you're a millionaire. $1 invested when it first came out could have, gotten you to be a millionaire. I'm not going to talk about how much money I potentially missed because I got out of Shiba. Not all the way out, but I would be sitting on the yacht somewhere if I didn't sell any of my Shiba because I got it into it when it was like seven zeros and a number here. And then I was listening to people talk about Shiba, how it's an imitation Doge and it's not going to do anything. So I sold most of it. And then Shiba had a run up. And I'm sitting here looking stupid like this. Door blinking the entire time, imagining about the name of my yacht, which is going to be called the Spirit of Jenny. There's people that know this. There's a backstory behind it. And one of these days, when I get my yacht called the Spirit of Jenny, I'm going to explain the story behind it. All right. But if there's one cryptocurrency right now that you could get on Coinbase, Robinhood, I mean, pretty much all market platforms or all marketplaces that trade in cryptocurrency, you can get Shiba. If you look into the description of this video, I have a referral link. If it's your first time dabbling in cryptocurrency and you're like, King, can you help me out? Sign up using my referral link and send me an email. I'll do a one-on-one with you, showing you how to invest in buying cryptocurrency. That's what actually started this channel. What started this channel was people asking me the same questions about, hey, how do I get Ethereum? How do I get Bitcoin? I said, you know what? I'm just going to go online and talk about it or show. I have some video. I need to organize it better, but I have videos explaining, how to purchase or how to buy XYZ. And I'm going to do some updated videos explaining and showing that. Coinbase is one of the easiest ways. It's simple, it's easy. The fees are what they are, all right? But it's easy, okay? Webull, you can trade stocks and cryptocurrency on Webull, and the fees are a whole lot cheaper than it is trading on Coinbase, but there's pros and cons to everything, okay? Webull, as of right now, doesn't have a wallet, right? A custodial wallet that you have or that you own that you could trade it from like one cryptocurrency wallet to another. They use a third party wallet, if you will, to hold on to your cryptocurrency on your account. So when you want to transfer it, you really can't transfer it. As of right now, you can't. You can only sell it. Okay. Which is, I mean, it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. So far to date, haven't had any issues with Webull and cryptocurrency. But I have a referral link for Webull as well. It is in the description. If you sign up using it, let me know. Shoot me an email. If you need help, I'll help you out as much as I can, as much as you trust me to help you out. How about that? All right. But Shiba Inu, if there's one I tell anybody to buy, it's that one. That's one that I'm adding on a regular basis. That's easy to get. Let's see. Crow, the crypto.com native token, is another one that I'm adding on a regular basis. Okay. As of right now, like I'll tell you, I do $20 every 2 weeks on Shiba, $20 every 2 weeks on Crow. But that's because I'm trying to reduce some of my debt in other areas. I'm working on a plan. And once that debt's done, I'm going to start increasing the amount that I invest in the cryptocurrency. My job has a 401k. I'm lucky in that aspect. And I've already maxed out the maximum amount that I can contribute to my 401k. So like that's like step one. I'm already doing that. Okay. Step two is like paying off my debt, which I talked to a financial advisor about what it is that I'm doing. Okay. Somebody that's licensed, that understood cryptocurrency, because that was important to me. And for my plan and what I'm trying to do, it's what works for me. I could have came up with this plan without them, but I wanted to bounce the idea off of somebody that understands, you know, money, because that's all that they do. Okay. If you have the ability to make regular contributions into a company that's not going anywhere, Coca-Cola's not going anywhere, Johnson & Johnson's not going anywhere, Google and Amazon not going anywhere. All right. And Amazon just did a split. If you got Amazon after the split, you're up already. How do I know that? I was just looking at my portfolio before I went live and I smiled. It's up, I think, 25% since the split, or somewhere around 18 to 20%. Okay. That's a small amount compared to cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency can have swings of like 30% in a day. And right now, with the way that the regulations are on it, if there's a swing of, I think, 15% in the common stock market, trading gets halted for like 15 minutes or some ridiculous amount like that on that specific equity. All right. Cryptocurrency doesn't have that kind of regulation yet. I think it's going to, or smart contracts are going to be written in a way that can keep the volatility a little bit lower. But that's kind of the allure of cryptocurrency. You can have a 60% swing in a day and be extremely happy if you pick the right horse that day, that moment. I haven't been that lucky yet, but I've had a few come through. Shiba and Crow are my two horses that I'm backing and betting on. All right. Crow is another top 20 token as well. Oh, no, it is not. Where's Kronos at? Ooh, it's number 25 at 3 billion. All right. They're going to have to do some things to fix this. But if you remember, there's FTX right here. Okay. They're number 23 by market cap as of today. Let's take a look and see what FTX's all-time high was. If you look at FTX's all-time high, $84.18 last September. September to October is when people made a lot of money. If you invested money in January of 2021, around the third, fourth quarter of the year, you made bank. If you took profits, congratulations. All right. If you first got into FTX in September of 2019, you're up 2,289%. Or if you want to do simple math, when this came out at $1.15, if you were to had invested in it, times whatever you put in by 22, and that's what you're up right now. Okay, you 22x your money from today, or from this all-time low. All right. That's what I'm trying to do. That's what I just kind of want to highlight on today's stream. Y'all can be the HARE. All right. The people that want to get the fast money and try to flip that money real quick. That's all. I'm risky, but there's a lot more risk in trying to chase what you think can 100x tomorrow. Okay. I'm going to consistently put my money in things that I think are building, and Shiba is one of those. They're providing the L2 solution called Shibarium that should help with the price action of Shiba. Okay, in the future, there's Shiba, Bone, and Leash. Bone and Leash are harder to get, so I didn't want to talk about them on this video. You have to go through DeFi apps for the most part to acquire those, or their own other smaller exchanges that I'm hesitant to recommend. Wanderer 7 asked the following question: how much Shiba is enough? The funny answer is there's not enough. I'll tell you how much I have, and I don't think that it's enough. I'll tell you exactly how much I have. The reason why I'm looking up is because I have my Shiba across several exchanges and different wallets. Taking a guess, because I've got some Coinbase, Webull, crypto.com, my ledger, which is right here. Okay. I've got a hard, cold wallet. Oh, man. Ooh, I have about 90 million Shiba, I think. But how much is enough? Man, that's up to you. Because if you have a goal to where you say, I'd like to invest enough that when Shiba hits a certain amount, it gets you a certain amount, then I'd say buy however much that means for you. So, like if Shiba hits a penny, all right, and you have uh 90 million, when it hits a penny, let's do some quick math here. So you only have 23 million. Hey man, 23 million is a pretty decent amount. 23 million is a pretty decent amount. It's hey, you're in a better position than people that don't have that. I'm trying to do something here. Let me see. Let me bring up something. I really didn't want to go to Coin Market Cap, but CoinGecko is not working right for me. All right, let's do this. Let's do that. And let's bring up where's the conversion? There's a conversion calculator I'm looking for. Why is it not coming up? Here it is. All right. All right. All right. So I've got about, like I said, I've got 90 million, which as of right now, at the current price, is a little bit over $1,000 invested. And I didn't get this like just today or just yesterday. This has been just added over time. And this is an estimate based off of the various exchanges that I have it across. Okay. So if you say you have about 23 million, that's $300 in current price invested. All right. When Shiba drops another zero, let's say you didn't add anything else, Shiba goes through its burns, its use case starts providing it money. All right. And it burns another zero. So what I mean by that is at its current price, this one moves to this area right here. Your approximate $300 is now worth $3,000. Okay. It burns another zero and gets close to a penny, which it's not going to happen this year. Could it happen next year? Depends on the economy. I think it will happen. Nobody saw Dogecoin getting as high as 70 cents when it was way below a penny, 5 years ago. So is it possible? Yes. The fact that Dogecoin is sitting still over a penny and holding is baffling to me. But if you go back and look at the price of Dogecoin, let's say 2018, Dogecoin was well under a penny in 2018, and then it shot up to almost 80 cent, I think, somewhere around there. I don't know if you can see the all-time high here. Let's see, all-time high. It doesn't show it. All-time high, yeah, 73 cent. All right. You put in any kind of money right here, you've essentially 792x whatever you put in if you acquired Dogecoin 7 years ago. All right. That's what I'm talking about with cryptocurrency when I'm saying that it's not going there. If you were to ask me, Wonder 7, which is what you did, asked. I hate saying that word, asked. How much Shiba is enough? If you have to me over 50 million, I think you're in a good spot. So keep adding. Shiba, according to certain analysts, is going to go down from here. This is what, 4013? I don't even know how you say that. There's people that say who are talking that are saying that it's gonna, the 24-hour low was 1281. That's saying it could drop down into like 11. September is going to be an interesting month because there's a blockchain. No, I'm sorry, it's not even a blockchain game. Just the Shiba Eternity trading card game that's coming out. How that's going to affect the price of Shiba? No clue. Not a clue. It's not a blockchain game, but there's things that we don't know about that they're doing that I think is going to help the Shiba ecosystem overall. So while this circulating supply is high, don't get me wrong, it scares me. I'm not thinking about this year or next year. I'm thinking about 5 years from now. I'm 38. I'm young. I can afford to invest and wait to where, when I'm Warren Buffett's age, I got FU money and I could just do whatever I want. But I appreciate that question, man. I appreciate that question. Uh because that'll give me something that when somebody asks me, hey, how much Shiba K is enough? I'm gonna tell you, I'd say at a minimum 50 million. Why? It's an easy number. It's an easy number to calculate that, hey, as this starts approaching, an increase in its current price, you can take a look and tell what that 50 million is going to do as the price gains, it gets higher. All right. My video for today. I am going to come back. Let's see. I was doing something on KuCoin. KuCoin is my favorite exchange to purchase because they have a larger cryptocurrency base, or cryptocurrencies that you can trade in. All right. But it's not the easiest exchange to figure out. Coinbase is the easiest. Let me just, in a strictly crypto, Coinbase is the easiest. Crypto.com's kind of second, in my opinion. And then you can trade cryptocurrency on Robinhood, but I have my own personal feelings about Robinhood. But KuCoin, I was doing this thing where I was investing in cryptocurrencies over. I think I lost my stream for a second. I'm thinking it's still going, so I'm just going to keep talking. I'm going to wrap this thing up, but I was doing this thing where I was investing $50 every 2 weeks, because that's every time that I get paid, into cryptocurrencies to show over a year how much I either gained or lost over time. And it wasn't getting any views, so I stopped doing it. Okay. But what I think I might do is, for records keeping anyway, since I'm telling y'all that I'm doing regular investing, I don't care what the market's doing, whether it's green or red. I am dollar cost average investing into Shiba and crypto.com every 2 weeks. I think what I'm going to do is put this behind the paywall. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I have a members only section on YouTube. It's like $3 a month, $5 a month, something like that. But I don't have any content really on it right now because I couldn't think of what content to put down. But I've got some supporters of the channel that support the channel just because. I'm gonna put, every time I make those regular recurring investments, on my members only part of my channel. And OnlyFans. I have an OnlyFans. I think I'm gonna put it there too. I'm not joking. I don't. Most people think of OnlyFans as, selling sex stuff or whatnot. That is not why I have an OnlyFans. I have an OnlyFans because I have this thought. All right, I wanted to capture my brand name, okay? And in the future, you know, cryptocurrency makes your boy a millionaire. I'd like to document how I came from the average guy to a crap ton of money through cryptocurrency and put my content in a place that people are on and that they have access to. Okay. So that's why I do have an OnlyFans. I don't talk about that because of the negative connotation that comes with OnlyFans, but I do have one. Anyway, thanks for watching Wondrous 7. I appreciate that question. Okay. To my YouTube wifey, Tarika, thanks for joining. I'm going to make you a mod as soon as this live is over with. To everybody else, come back next Monday for a crypto video. Mondays are going to be the only days that I do crypto videos in the foreseeable future, but I do vlogs and gaming content on my channel as well. I don't have it separated. I don't have time for that. So if you like me as a personality, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, follow your boy, and let me know what you think about the stuff that I'm talking about. All right. What are y'all investing in? Let me know. Let the people know. All right. Until next time, y'all know what to do.